Right, so here we are at Oulton Park. Obviously the sun is shining. I'm waiting for the track to dry before the GT3 goes out, because we all know it's on tyres that don't like the wet. Today we're not alone. I've got obviously John Glover with me, who's going to have a little bit of experience in the Racing Line Golf R. And we've also got Marc Kemp with us, who's a driving instructor, fully qualified, and we need it. He's also set the car up to give us some data, and I'm going to introduce you to Mark now. He doesn't know it. So what we'll do is we'll just throw the camera at Mark, and he can explain. Well, he's not going to explain how bad we are at the moment, but he might do that later. But he's going to explain what's set up in the car. Obviously, you'll come along today to do a bit of instruction for myself and John, and you've set the car up with some equipment. Do you want to just...
Oh yeah, so I put the Race Logics V-Box in the car. Really handy tool for whether novice driver through to professional driver. What we're going to do is both guys go out, have some tuition. Once we get going, we can then sit down, look at the laptop, compare data. Mark could be stronger in one area, John could be stronger in another, so we can bounce off each other's data then to get an ideal lap.
Who do you reckon is going to be the best, fastest?
I'm not saying anything just yet, let's wait and see.
This isn't about the fastest, this is the smoothest.
No, this is about getting these cars home safe, isn't it, John?
And Mr. Kemp at the end of the day will be letting everybody know who he thinks is the best driver.
The key thing today is to
Good morning,
drive
ladies and gentlemen.
smoothly.
Welcome to Oulton Park. Can we have all cars to the assembly?
One thing today with the pit lane is that when you go out, you can't go straight out where the M4 is at the moment. You have to go where the guy is in orange, do a right, go through the cage, and then back down there. It's just to try and slow down the pit lane. I'll show you when we do the side laps anyway.
So are we doing that now then? We're going out on the side laps?
Yeah.
Do we need helmets for the side laps?
Yes,
Side
yeah.
laps.
Why are you asking me? Do I look like I work at Oulton Park?
You got a helmet on.
Oh.
There we go. Do you know how to use that thing?
No, but there you go.
New helmet.
Especially for the day.
So during the day, John drives normally an old relic car, and he drives like Miss Daisy, right? I mean, glasses on, but when he gets to the track, he's a freaking animal. And the reason that he's an animal is because it's not his car, and he always saves fuel. He likes to do 56 to 60 per gallon. On track, it's my fuel, and he doesn't give a shit.
Use this lay-by here, open the corner, and get on that curb there. That's it, to the outside. And this is now a bit of throttle to pull the car through the corner. That's good, out towards the curb. Roll it in initially, on the brakes. So up to the top, let the car roll in initially, now pick up the throttle, get it tucked in. Throttle, yeah, full throttle, that's good.
Hopefully you won't be going home in that today.
What do you mean? I've come in that. He is the most competitive guy.
Really?
Yeah, that's why he's gone out there and done fast laps.
Talking about sports day, I'll show you the video of that.
Yeah, so at Sports Day, right, he was against all the dads.
This is going in the video, by the way.
It's fine. He was against all the dads, and he knew he was going to win. That's all it was, right? Going out on the track. So he got to the third way down, pulled off, head over us, ended up on his back.
How was it then, John?
Alright, cool as a cucumber.
Like Mark explained to me before, you've done track days before, haven't you? So
Long time ago, but not very many. I did more on motorbikes and had more accidents than I did complete track days, so we had to knock that on the head for a bit.
how's it feel with Mark in the car?
Yeah, he's really good. I'd have belted the tyres, I'd have cut the brakes. You know, he absolutely 100% knows exactly what he's doing, and he didn't seem scared, which I was surprised at, because I'd be terrified sat next to somebody going flat out.
Right, so how have they been?
I don't know where to start. I got flashbacks of the Korean guy.
Just remember who's playing.
Yeah, exactly. I can say whatever you like. I like next F1 drivers. Yeah. Okay, so we've been out for a start. We've We've had 4 laps, 4 hot laps. We've gone through the data. We found a few areas both drivers need to work on. A lot of it's smoothness, application of power. So we're now going to go out for a second session and we can compare this data with the second session to see if they've smoothed it out or not.
Well, that didn't say who was potentially the fastest.
Oh, God. So on the data, Mark's a little bit too aggressive on the throttle, which is losing him time on the exits.
Mark being aggressive, who'd have thought that? And no one would have thought that.
And we just need to food line corrections and then the pace will come there. So this next session is going to be really interesting. Still being diplomatic there.
John is the most competitive person in the company. If you ever see him on a go-kart track, honestly, he's full suited, full adrenaline, and just wants to annihilate everybody.
It was only a slight accident last time, and I didn't see the flashing.
Oh yeah, did
yellows.
you almost like kill Kieran or
I
something?
hit Kieran that hard to snap the visor off his helmet. And I still feel guilty.
Okay, so when
Do you want to go out with John again?
when you come to me, you never mentioned any of this. So get the car over, on the brakes, off the brakes, get it over, curb, power now.
Take a bit of curve.
Yeah, so try and make a straight line out of that. Brake straight. Off the brakes. No. Well safe. Check the mirror. We'll just come in, because if you go off you have to just come in and speak to them. Oh, God. Well saved there.
Little bit of grass tracking.
They both look worried.
Give him a heart attack.
We just ran wide at Druids, that's all. So if you go wide, you just have to come into the pits and go back out. So we're just having like a little reset and then going again. 7 years of working here, I've never been off there before.
Because you're too giddy.
What's happened, John?
We just might have had a little
Was it too giddy going for
at the
it?
run up to Druids.
Which one's Druids?
You know, the where I say single steering,
You'd say you've never been here before.
where you put the single steering movement in, you miss the first curb.
Yeah, that one down the back. Yeah.
So I think he was concentrating on the second curb and had like a brain pause for the entry and nothing happened, we just ran wide.
And it's fast.
Sorry, man.
We thought it was a lot worse, so
Hey,
I thought it was something on the car. Was you might have done something water hose or but he just came off the track.
enjoy.
That makes it 4.9 seconds quicker than John. Not being competitive.
I'm not sure how that works out. Can we check that data, please, Matt?
Right, round 2 finished. Session 2 finished. Sorry. Yeah, it's non-competitive.
So now you're going to get the opportunity to go out with Mark
Yeah.
and see how a real driver does it.
So
And then after that, we'll go out and wash.
So conclusion from the second session, John was faster in the first half.
By 2
And then-
seconds.
and then you pulled
faster
through.
by 5 seconds, in the second.
My fastest start.
Yeah, no, don't listen to him, honestly. Probably on rank here. There's cameras on me now. When I got this car, John was saying, let's get it, but don't be a stupid boy and take it on track. This is now his second track experience, and this time I'm actually going to get to drive it in a minute. But Mark's going out with John to do a few hot laps. You're going to go out and do a few hot laps. I'm talking to you. And then I'm going to actually get to have a driving experience with my own car. Slowly.
nothing goes around corners like that.
Do you regret telling him not to track it?
Like
He's contemplating it.
Mark. Thanks for tracking it. What do you think? Phenomenal. Absolutely.
Your turn, Harris.
Makes that feel slow. So Harris, what do you think about that?
I said about that getting sideways, you'd expect that to get more sideways and it didn't. It's the downforce on it, the brakes, it's just going through druids and you can feel it in your chest, can't you? It's just horrible.
Yeah, it's like peeling you out the seat.
I know, but yeah, he's absolutely unreal.
Right, so you Duke boys have been out in the port for a drive. I'm now just going to go for a Sunday drive in this and take it easy. Mark's given me a little bit of feedback, and it's not like Castle Combe, but I didn't even drive at Castle Combe, so this could be a really interesting drive. It's not going to be a disaster because I'm going to drive like Miss Daisy. My mistakes on that lap before.
Yeah.
You see it pull out twice. I'm like, right, and then I did another lap and it was much better. But I could see
It helped with pacing you for a start to drag you up there. That's why I thought I'd indicate and let you go by then.
that was just phenomenal. That's what it was about. Absolutely fantastic. You've got to have a drive.
No.
Just no. That's it, we're all finished for the day. Bit sad, it's the end of the day seems to come a little bit too quick for us, but at least we've managed to get both cars out of here in one piece. Don't get me wrong, there's been a few sketchy moments and it may not have ended that way on any other day. But yeah, what can I say? That Porsche is phenomenal, especially behind the wheels of behind the hands of that man over there.
Do you retract your statement saying you wish you never...
That would be behind the hands of me. This man.
No, the one behind him.
Yeah, do you retract your statement saying you wishing you never went on track?
That car should have never gone on track, but I'm extremely pleased that I got to experience it. It's phenomenal. Anyway, that's it for today. Don't forget to ring the ding-a-ling, as Mark Ash likes to say, and he doesn't like me saying that either, but that's a wrap. Thanks a lot. Bye.